In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to enter yearly data, which gives our report its fabulous perspective. So to begin, we go out to powermarketing.pro and we put our click on Power Tools, and then we do our login and our password, sign in, and go to the market report and click on Enter Data. When you do so, you'll come back to what's now familiar with you, the title page that you just did in the last tutorial. And you'll see here I created 3 reports. In this case, you want to go to the report that you're going to now put the 10 years of data into. In my case, it's going to be the Anytown USA report. And just go over where it says Enter Edit Data. Now, Edit Data means the same thing for us as Enter Data. So you're doing the same thing whether you're entering new or editing existing. Then you go to the year, and in this case, it must be 2010. Remember, the year is the year before last. And we're going to put in full year. Make sure you put in the full year when you're entering data, and single family. We're going to begin with a single family report. Then we just enter the 5 pieces of data. Now, by the way, in this case, I only have 4 of them, so I'm only going to enter 4 pieces of data, which is fine. It will still do everything else that you need to do. And then go click Enter. And you will have now inputted that data into this report. Now, when we do, let's just scroll down. And let's see what we did. You see below, it gives us the year, it gives us the category, and it also has the 4 pieces of data that I entered. Now we're going to go and enter another line. So let's do 2009, full year, remember always full year, and then single family, and then we're going to enter what in my case is 4 pieces of data, only not 5, because you may not have one of these, so I'm demonstrating that to you, and then click Enter. And now what will happen is when you scroll down, you will see a second line with the data you entered. And this is now going to continue. Now you want to do this for 10 years if you can, okay? 20 years if you can get the data from your MLS. The longer you can do this for, the greater perspective your report is going to have. So I'm now entering 2008, 2007, and I'm going to just keep entering data here and letting it build below. And again, if you can go back 20 years, by all means do that. The longer this is, the more perspective the consumer has. It really gives you the feeling of being a long-term player here from the consumer's perspective. So now let's go look at our data. And when we do, you'll notice that I made a couple of errors in the volume. So all we do is go to the line where the error is, click on Edit. And in this case, I needed to enter some more zeros, which I forgot to do. So here I'm just going to enter those zeros, hit Enter. Scroll down, oh, I see another one, go to the line, click Edit, and then go up to where the data is missing, in this case, and add 3 zeros, and click Enter. Done. So I have now gone in and corrected my errors. Now, of course, I did this for a reason, because I wanted you to see how easy it is. Now let's take a look at our report. Look at the perspective that we've got. Now, this is only 10 years of data. Imagine if you did this with 20 years of data, how fabulous this is. Now, the more years you can put in, the greater perspective you got. And as you'll see in the back of the report, you now have year-over-year comparisons. Everything is done for you because the up and down percentages are all calculated. And people can go back and look and see what one year over the prior year happened. And it's just so easy and it's simple. Now, in this case, this is one report. This report is for single family. And if you want to do just one report for, say, single family, then just go on to the next tutorial where you'll learn how to enter the quarterly data. But notice this is all single family here. Now, I'm also going to teach you in another tutorial, which you'll find up at the tutorial screen, of how to enter second and third categories like condos and co-ops, and also combine the whole market into one report. And you'll that on a later tutorial. So you are now done, and go on to the next tutorial.